This Week in Gaming! Welcome in, everybody. It's January 12th, 2025. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, it's not. Hey, hang on a second. That's crazy. Who did that? It's 2026. Did I do that the last week too? Oh man. It is January 12th, 2026, and today we're going to be talking about everything that happened this week in the gaming news. Pretty heavy week, but not for gaming. Gaming's been all right. So let's get into some wins and fails. We have Solo Sayonara, Destined Drop, Sudden Stop, War World, and Cringy Cheaters. Skittles, you're going to be excited for this one. First of all, we have our fail coming from Solo Leveling going on a hiatus. Artist Dang Do, working on the Solo Leveling sequel Ragnarok, has announced an indefinite hiatus. This is due to the creator, known as Jin, beginning his mandatory South Korean military service. This break may last around 2 years as he serves his time. The hiatus likely won't last the duration of his service, though, but his absence will surely be noticeable since he's been an experienced part of the process. He was like the main artist. Whoop, whoop. So the main artist for the Solo Leveling, like, manga or whatever the heck they call it in Korea is going on hiatus because he has to go into the military. That's the thing of I kind of forget about this, but in South Korea you literally have to go into the military. Manhwa, yeah, that's it. The Solo Leveling manhwa is is going on hiatus currently while they try to figure out who's going to be doing the art now. Jin was actually a pretty prominent artist. He started in high school. He had entered like a contest that he won, and then he started working for them, and he worked his way up to being like their main artist. So he's incredibly talented, but now he's got to go shoot some North Koreans or whatever. I don't know what they do. I'm kidding. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's a weird thought, like to imagine like everybody at some point in their life has to go into the military. Like, I couldn't even imagine that in America. That'd be crazy. I think a lot of people would be pretty upset about that. Watch this. You just touch her and she goes, You hear her? She's such a vocal cat. Hang on. Let's pause the music so you can hear her. Yeah? Do you have anything else you'd like to say? Okay. She's like, no. Anyways, that's kind of a bummer. This won't affect the Solo Leveling anime as far as I know. It might, like, in a knock-on effect, like, later down the road, but they still have a lot of, like, the original Solo Leveling, like, manhwa, I don't know how to say that, it's finished. Like, so, like, they have everything for the first season, or the first, arc of Solo Leveling. This is like the second arc. So they're actually doing the same thing that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure does, where they're like focusing on like the next generation. So like the next Solo Leveling, like Ragnarok, is going to be about Sung Jin-woo's son. So that's interesting, but his story will at least be finished in the anime form. So I thought that was kind of a bummer. Manhwa. Sun Ji-woo Sun. Yeah. 2-syllable. Manhwa. I'm assuming that's what it is. For the wall. Alright, moving on. Let's talk about a win. Fallout 3 and New Vegas remasters. Rumors about the Fallout 3 and New Vegas remakes/remasters are circling as a new countdown has appeared on Amazon Prime Video's website. This countdown will end February 4th with the finale of the Fallout show. So that's really interesting. This is counting down the finale. So what could that possibly mean? Well, many have theorized that this may be a coming shadow drop of the before mentioned remasters. So not only do people think that it's going to be a Fallout 3, but they also think that it might be Fallout New Vegas at the same time. If not just Fallout 3. I think the likelihood of a Fallout 3 remaster being dropped is very high, actually. And if that's the case, you guys aren't going to see me for a while. Like, I'll keep it real. You're not going to see me. That's a lie. I'll probably be on stream playing it. I am very excited. I'm a big fan of the Fallout series. I like 3. It's not my favorite. I think New Vegas is by far my favorite. I still play New Vegas. I think the last time, here, I can actually pull up my Steam right now. I think the last time I played New Vegas was probably like October. It's like a few months ago. I mean, that may not seem like I play it that often, but I mean, keep in mind this game has been out for well over a decade now. When's the last time I played it? Well, I don't even have it installed. What? How do I... Wait, how do I check when I last played it? Oh, wait, do I not have it? Oh, this is just the normal Fallout New Vegas. I have it on, GOG. That's why. I'm like, why is it not installed? I just played it. Hang on. It's on GOG. I have Fallout New Vegas on Steam. I guess I own it twice. That's how much I like it. All right, let's check GOG. Wait, can we go to my games? Yeah, owned games. Can you, hey, cut it out. All right. 148 hours in GOG. Oh, I last played it 9 months ago. Oh, we should play it again. I can't believe it's been 9 months since I've played it. But yeah, I have 100 and almost 50 hours in GOG. I play a lot of Fallout. I have all the Fallout games on Steam. Look, Fallout 1, 2, 3, 4 VR. I didn't even know I had 4 for VR. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got it with my VR. Fallout 76, New Vegas, and Tactics. I literally have them all. I've got 76 hours in New Vegas, 105 hours in Fallout 4, 50 hours in Fallout 3. I don't have any hours. I haven't played Fallout 1 and 2. Maybe I should play them. They should remaster Fallout 1 and 2, honestly. But yeah. I love Fallout. It's a very fun game. So I'm a huge fan. Very big fan of Fallout. I mean, I'm sure I have some Fallout merch around here. Yeah, you can see like the Nuka-Cola posters literally right behind my head. I built, fun fact, I built my first gaming PC just so I could play Fallout 4. I was so excited for Fallout 4. It was okay. Fallout 4 was all right, but could have been better. I mean, it was no Fallout New Vegas. I'll just say that. Anyways, I'm excited for this. If they do a Fallout 3 remaster, I'll play it. If they do a Fallout New Vegas remaster, I will you will never see me again. I will become the the Lone Ranger. What is it? The Ranger with the big iron on his hip. That'll just be me. Speaking of which, the Fallout show, I haven't seen past the first episode. I need to get caught up. No, I haven't seen past. I've seen the second episode. I haven't seen past that, so I need to get caught up. But in episode 1, they did drop a scene with the big iron playing in the background, and I was just, ooh, chills, actual chills, so good. Fantastic show. Everything Fallout's been going really well lately. Even Fallout New Vegas, or Fallout 76, which has historically been a very poorly received game, has come back in a huge way. A lot of people like it. I like it too. I will be honest, I do like the game. I really don't like Fallout First. I'm not gonna pay for the game to be like better. Like, I think that they should make Fallout First free, or just like a one-time payment, or even maybe they could keep Fallout First, but just give us the scrap box and the ammo box for like a single payment, please. Like, I'm not gonna pay you monthly because that's the only thing I need it for. I just need those stupid boxes. And I had Fallout First and my subscription ended, and I don't want to pay for it again because I have all my scrap. I have like billions of scrap parts in my scrap box, and I can't access it now because my subscription ended. It's stupid. I don't like that. Please make that free. If they make that free, I will literally come back. Or even they could charge me like $20 for it. I'd happily give them $20 and I'd come back and I'd play it again. Anyways, moving on to our fail, it goes to the closing GameStops. Hundreds of GameStop locations are shutting down from now until January 14th. There are 296 confirmed closures with potentially 58 more. They only have, I looked it up, worldwide they have 3,000 locations just about. So this is literally like 10% of all of their locations are closing. This is a bad sign for the dying gaming retailer and shows a general trend away from physical game stores. GameStop has tried pivoting into trading cards, and that has not appeared to work out for them. I blame AI. I don't think this has anything to do with AI. This is a long knock-on effect from the general switch away from brick and mortar stores. Like this is the Amazon effect, if anything. GameStop has GameStop is it's such a bad business model when you think about it. Like how often do people buy physical games now? You know? I mean, most people, like most consoles nowadays, don't even come with a disc reader. PlayStation and Xbox, most of their consoles sold don't have disc readers, and Switch has a cartridge, but it's just a code. You're really just buying a code. Like all three of the major consoles are not really focusing on physical game sales anymore. Which I disagree with this. I love physical games. I have a lot. I mean, if you look at my desk back here, we have a lot of physical games. I think it's important to own physical media. Where's my favorite one? I have one that's really funny. Where's the funny one? Oh, there it is. I have physical PC games, even. I have a physical Sid Meier's Civilization 6 over there. Even though that was just a code, unfortunately. But this is the funniest one. Mafia 3. And it is actually on discs. There are so many discs. Hold up. It's literally a stack of discs. Check that out. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 discs. Do you see that? It says disc 6 on it, right there. You have to install this bad boy with 6 discs. I don't even have a disc reader, so I've actually never played this game. But I bought it because it was like $3 on clearance at Target. I was like, that is so cool. So yeah, I love physical copies of things. Got a physical copy of Sonic Frontiers, still in the plastic seal. I haven't played it yet. I do want to play it. Final Fantasy VII, the first remake, and then the Rebirth remake, still in the plastic. I haven't played it yet. Final Fantasy 16. You gotta own physical media, guys. It's important. Because when the PlayStation Store shuts down in like 10 years for PS5, like I won't own any of those games anymore. Nerd. It's not a nerd thing. I like to own stuff. For example, I might get in trouble if I show you this. I'm actually not going to show you this. But I do have the original trilogy of Star Wars in its unedited form. The original Star Wars trilogy upscaled to 1080p. Or no, 1280 by 720p by fans. I have that in an archive on my PC because you can't actually watch that anymore. The original trilogy of Star Wars, I think it was like 2008, was adjusted in this version. This is the adjusted version. All of the Star Wars copies now have CGI in them. This is the collector's edition with like the bonus material and stuff. And it sucks, dude. They went through and they made it look stupid. They like replaced Puppet Yoda with like a CGI Yoda and everything. It's full of CGI and it looks terrible. Anyways, sorry. We got a little bit sidetracked here. All of this to say, oh, I'm making a mess. I also have the Blu-ray copy of the prequel trilogy as well over here. I've been watching a lot of Star Wars. That's why they're out. That's all this to say is I support physical media. I like a lot of game stores. I go to GameStop regularly. And this kind of sucks. GameStop, though, has a terrible business model. Like, I'm not supporting GameStop themselves, but I think that it's important that people buy physical media. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. I like going to card stores. I like going to, like, game stores just in general. Like, I go to indie game stores a lot. I buy a lot of indie games. I have a lot of stuff. That whole shelf is full of, like, old indie game paraphernalia. Like, there's, like, I have, like, multiple DSs, Game Boys. I have a GameCube, N64. SNES. I buy my physical media in proper and ethical businesses like Walmart. You buy it from proper and ethical businesses like Walmart. Sure. But yeah, so GameStop is kind of closing because their own greed and like the trend of games going away from physical. But I still think that that these kind of businesses are important, or at least like something that can sell you physical media. Like I guess you can do that online as well. You can buy it on eBay. But yeah. Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with this, but go buy some Blu-rays. Go get your Blu-ray collection going. I love Blu-rays. Blu-rays are awesome, and I wish I had more. Anyways, moving on to our win. Warhammer World US. I know the text is a little bit difficult to read in such a little... Here, I'll make it bigger so you can see it a little bit better. Oh. I guess I'm Eevee now. We got our Eevee cam going. Alright, let me... Where am I? Okay, I guess I'm just Eevee now. I can't get my webcam to show up. Anyways, Games Workshop has announced a new US Warhammer World location near Washington, D.C. with the original in Nottingham, UK. They will be doing their best to match the quality and expectation. It will be an official venue that hosts gaming, painting, modeling, storytelling, events, and community. They plan on opening in 2027. Skittles, you must be excited for this. Are you taking a trip to Washington, D.C. anytime soon? Here's their official poster announcement. It's a picture of America. There's a little symbol where Washington, D.C. is. And that's where they're going to be putting their new Warhammer World. I actually don't know what Warhammer World is. I didn't know about this before, but I've looked up pictures and it looks sick. It's like a Lego store, but for Warhammer. Apparently this is one of their displays at their UK location. That's so sick. Look at all of that. That's so cool. I am checking my bank account as we speak. Dude, how cool would it be if we actually took a trip to Warhammer World? You have time. It's not coming out until 2027. So you got time to save up. Dude, this is so cool. Look at all these tanks. I've seen pictures. Whoa, they have like a giant one outside. That's cool. Oh my goodness. Is this up to scale? Is this how big power armor is? That doesn't make sense because they wouldn't fit in the tank. That rhino's too big. Well, I wonder, do you think this is how big it is? I feel like they're bigger. I feel like they're bigger than this. This guy's about the same size. How tall canonically? How tall is Space Marine armor? 7 to 8 feet tall. Dang. And the Primera Space Marines are 8 to 9 feet tall. That's insane. That's crazy. Dude, this looks so cool. I would love to go to Warhammer World. It's very cool. They got the Rhino and the Space Marine outside. I will be there on opening day. That would actually be really cool. By the way, I forgot to do this. I pulled this out. We are bringing back the weekly beer review. Here we have if the camera would focus. There we go. Massive Gravity Imperial Stout by Ecliptic Brewing. This is a where is it? Ecliptic Brewing is a Eugene, Oregon brand, and they're pretty good. They usually make IPAs though, so I was surprised when I saw that they made a stout. I had to try it out. I really did. And this is the last one of the 6-pack I bought. I've been drinking these while I've been playing Arc Raiders, and man, let me tell you, these are some good beers. I really like them. So we got a little glass right here, and we're gonna pour this bad boy in. My first thing that I noticed is it's kind of red. I don't know. I can see on the camera it's also showing up that way. It's like almost like an amber ale. Wow, I poured way too much foam. That's what I get for not looking. Look at that. That's like all foam. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. I just disserviced everybody with that pour. I was looking at the camera and I wasn't paying attention. Damn, they named an IPA after my balls. What? Eclectic? What does that mean? Does that mean something? Eclectic. Oh, no, it's ecliptic. Is the word, but a great circle on the celestial sphere representing the sun's apparent path during the year, so-called the lunar and solar eclipses, can only occur when the moon crosses it. Okay. Massive gravity? Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, please, Phobe, go away. I kind of ruined the pour a little bit. Sorry about that. We'll have to let that sit for a second. Anyways, moving on. I mean, we already established we're going to be here. We'll be here in 2027. Outside like a bunch of little fanboys. And going on to our fail, it goes to Arc Raiders cheating problem. Many gamers have been complaining about the rampant cheating in Arc Raiders, and Embark has finally decided to do something about it. Over the Christmas break, cheaters ran free with no one to stop them, and it appears Embark employees are finally coming back from vacation to do something about it. Here we have a video from Peanut talking about this.
Did you hear though that when people get banned, Cloakster, they only get banned for 30 days?
Yeah, even if they're hacking?
Yep. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've never heard of a game doing that, ever.
Dude, if you get caught cheating in a game where it's multiplayer and competitive, you should get one chance, but full ban on the account. And then the second chance, every company in the world should share your information. You should be banned for gaming forever. Because I get it, kids make mistakes, but more than like one chance, banned completely, and then second time you get caught, banned from every game on the planet you can ever play video games again.
Stop it. My cat just puked all over the floor. God damn it. Actually, don't eat it. Get out of here. I look over at her. I'm like, what are you doing? And she's just like looking at the ground. And I look over and I just see puke all over the floor. Thanks a lot, you dumb little creature. Ugh. And no, I do not feel bad for her. She's not sick. She's just gorging herself over there on food until she pukes. That's why I have to limit how much she eats. But then she just like skips her meals until they're like one big one. Whoa, what the fuck happened to my camera? Hello? Don't eat it? I know, she was like looking at it like she was like, more food. She literally will just gorge herself. She's disgusting. Little creature. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. There's the criminal right there. God damn criminal. Anyways, can we adjust that? Hang on. I would like to make this not so bright. White balance maybe? Oh, no, we need to adjust the exposure, right? Can we change the exposure? Oh, we can't. Oh my goodness. Okay. That, maybe -8. That'll do. Anyways. Our mascot has thrown up. Oh no. Moving on to their response. Embark will be targeting more than just hackers. They will also be fixing glitches to get out of the map and make changes to mitigate the stream sniping issue. These changes would be a massive change in favor of big streamers who have been complaining about being unable to properly play the game while live. I've heard this a lot. Like, people have been joking about how Peanut can't even play the game because he's constantly being stream sniped. And here's their official response right here. We've seen the discussion around the topic of cheaters and arc raiders. Please know that we are taking this issue very seriously and listening to and acting on your feedback. Over the next few weeks, we are implementing significant changes to our rule set and deploying new detection mechanisms to identify and remove cheaters. This includes updating our anti-cheat systems for improved detection and bans, as well as applying client-side fixes specifically addressing the out-of-the-map glitch. Furthermore, we are introducing tools for streamers to help mitigate stream sniping. Thank you for your valuable feedback and for making Arc Raiders a fair and fun experience for everybody. So there you have it. That's very exciting. I think that's a good change and a positive direction for the game, especially because a lot of people have been complaining about this. And yeah, that's really all we got for that. Kind of a fail, kind of a win. It's a fail that it's been happening, but it's a win that they're doing something about it. Also, that they're going above and beyond and trying to fix the stream sniping thing. I didn't think that they would. I didn't know how they would. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do to do something about that, because that's kind of difficult, right? Like you can't choose to be in a game with a streamer, right? So like what's happening is people are watching the streamer play. They go to the same place that the streamer is going and just hope that they're in the same match, and then they'll just go wherever the streamer is in their game, and then maybe they're next to a streamer. Who knows? The odds of it is so low, though. I don't know how people are consistently stream sniping. Love the EV emote. Anyways, moving on. Zen wouldn't have to cheat if no one else did. Wait, what? If they ban cheating, how will you keep winning? I don't cheat. I don't even PvP. I'm such a nice person. I run in with extra heals. What the fuck? I think I've revived more players than I've killed. Oh, now she's done. Now she's like, I'm gonna go throw up again. Here, let's can we get rid of the webcam now? Where the fuck is it? Nope, that's me. Where's the webcam? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. NVIDIA re-releases the RTX 3060. Sorry, we were on that for a while, and we lost kind of the oomph of this story. Yeah, prominent leaker Hong Jing 2020 has rumored that the RTX 3060 is making a comeback in the wake of the GDDR7 memory shortage. Should these cards be re-released, they will likely cost more than they did before and have potentially less RAM than they did before. Many users online have already begun making jokes dubbing it the forever GPU. So the thing about the RTX 3060 is it uses GDDR6 RAM. And I think, let me just check. Oh my goodness. They have 8 to 12 gigabytes of DDR6 RAM. Dude, that is so annoying because my RTX 3080 has 8 gigabytes of RAM. I also got mine during a memory shortage during the pandemic. So it's so cool that there's another memory shortage. Just love to see that. How much 3080? How much does an RTX 3080 have normally? Okay, let's look at the RTX 3080. Does it say? Specs. How much RAM am I supposed to have is the question. 12 and 8 and 10 gigabytes, dude. Dude, that's so fucking stupid that I have 8. I hate my GPU. I hate my GPU. I spent $1,400 on that. Luck for me, I have the 5090 Founders Edition for $2,000. Now I can trade it for 32 gigs of RAM. I saw a meme where a guy was like, what is that? And there's like 2 GPU boxes. One's a 5090, one's a 5080. He smacks both of them out of the way, and behind them is like 4 sticks of RAM. He's like, no way. Oh man, dude, I wish I had a better GPU. I really do. I do find myself being limited on RAM, and it's so fucking stupid. I really should have bought one when I had the chance, when they got cheaper again. Cause like my GPU is great, but it doesn't have any VRAM. How do I? Hello? Oh. Let's see. Oh wait, no, I have 10. Okay, cool. I actually have more than I thought. I have 10 gigabytes of GPU memory, I guess, but it's still not as much as. I mean, the 5090 has like 32 gigs. Like, how cool is that? Imagine having 32 gigs of DDR7 RAM nowadays. Anyways, the reason the 3060 is coming back anyway in the first place is they use DDR6 RAM. So DDR7 is really hard to come around. DDR6 is a lot more available. And yeah, DDR6X is apparently what I use. I don't know what the difference is there, but I would love DDR7, but apparently that's not available. It's not possible to get that because of the memory shortage. And this is the post right here that this guy posted. Apparently this guy's made a lot of leaks, and he's been accurate so far. So update for January 5th, he says the RTX 3060 Q1 comeback, and he has a sad face. And yeah, so apparently the 3060 is going to be re-released. It'll probably cost more than it did originally, which is crazy. That's just the market we're in now, unfortunately. It is worth mentioning, though, that the RTX 3060 is currently Steam's most popular graphics card, according to their surveys. If you don't know, Steam does a survey every so often. You've probably done it. The Steam hardware survey, where they check to just see what people are using. It runs a quick scan of your PC, and it just reports your hardware to the metrics. It used to be like the 1070 was the most popular GPU. Now it's the 3060. And even today, it's still the most used GPU. Anyways, moving on. The Ubisoft hacks. Rainbow Six Siege is down for the second time since December 27th due to hackers. Back then, many users were being rewarded with credits, and as messages about Ubisoft's CEO appeared on screen. This time, thousands were banned for 67 days. Hey, 67. Yeah, isn't that funny? It would appear the devs are fighting for control of their own game. So this is the second time in like a few weeks that they've been hacked. And the entire game has gone down. So it went down on the 27th. It's down again. What day was this? It was like January 4th, I think. Ubisoft's Rainbow Six Siege, this is a post on X, has been compromised in quotations again. Social media is filled with players complaining about being banned for 67 days, a reference to the 6-7 meme. And here's an image of what people are seeing. Harassment offense. You're currently suspended from any matchmaking session for 67 days due to harassment. This is so dumb, dude. This is so dumb. Ubisoft literally can only take L's, it seems. It's impressive how consistently they fail. Anyways, our beer, the foam is all gone now, so we can actually drink this bad boy. It does taste like a stout. It's pretty thick, but it's got a really mild flavor profile. It is very strong. It is 10%, but it's very smooth. So I wonder if they describe the taste at all. I would say it tastes not very nutty like some of these other ones do. But it does taste like it tastes like a loaf of bread. It tastes like a loaf of bread in liquid form. They say endlessly dark and mysteriously strong, massive gravity pulls together waves of roasty, complex malt character. Yeah, I would say it does taste kind of roasty, for sure. It's good. I like it a lot. I will probably buy more of this. This is the first time I've ever had this beer. I like dark beers. I like stouts, amber ales. Yeah, I think amber ales are my favorite. So I kind of like that this is like an ambery stout. I love it. It's very good. I like Guinness. I like porters even. That's usually where I skew. I'm not a big fan of IPAs or lagers or more of the lighter beers. Like, I'll drink them. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if you put one in front of me at a party, I'm like, thank you. You know, I'll drink any beer, but I certainly have my preferences. Anyways, moving on to the SoCal Pokemon robberies. Multiple card stores have been broken into in Southern California, and police are working to investigate if they could be related. One store was robbed for $50,000 and another for $100,000 worth of products. The most targeted product has been Pokemon, but some sports cards have also been stolen. So this is apparently a wide-ranging thing. I don't like this particularly because, I mean, if you've ever been to a card store, if you've ever played trading card games, like you play Magic or anything, you do like, if you ever go to these communities, they're always pretty wholesome. Maybe not always, but they're like mom and pop stores, right? Like these are not big franchises. There's no really big franchised card stores. A lot of these people also are like barely making it. Like these card stores don't bring in a lot of money. They're just making a little bit off the top from buying product and selling it and like maybe hosting events. But normally local game stores are like are real pinnacles of like community, and it's the only place you can go if you are an avid card player to have a community. Like it's really important in these communities to support them, and it's fucked up to see people just steal all of their shit. Surely not an insurance scam. I don't think it is. I really don't. And I'll show you why. I'll show you why. Here, let's take a look at the video. I think these people are getting fucked. I'm going to be honest. I think these people are getting fucked by a bunch of ne'er-do-wells who just want to make a quick buck on some Pokemon cards.
Goes into the store, two goes behind here in the counters, and then one goes, smashes the back door. Matter a couple minutes, they're in and out.
In and out several times, in fact, tipping over this display case at one point and loading 3 large bags with loot.
Vast majority, they were targeting Pokemon cards. They inadvertently did take some locked boxes from the back that had sports cards.
This Yamamoto rookie and some Mickey Mantle cards in particular, but also this gold signed Ronaldo.
You can't sell these PSA cards, by the way, because they all have the problem with these PSA cards is they all have hello.
Ronaldo.
They all have a specific certification number on them. You can't sell these because if you ever do, it'll be obvious that it's stolen. You just flag it as stolen, and it's like these aren't sellable unless you do it to like a private seller who like is okay with buying something stolen. But you can never sell those on eBay. So it's kind of a waste. And what he pointed out was they inadvertently stole these. They were in locked containers. They just stole the containers, not realizing that these were in here. So these weren't targeted, but it's kind of annoying because they won't even be able to sell them. And they're worth a lot of money.
And this red shirt worth tens of thousands of dollars alone. Total haul into the 6 figures.
And they were targeting liquid assets. Pokemon's so easy to sell these days that sealed product, everybody has it, so it wouldn't
yeah, sealed product is really easy to move.
If somebody were to sell something like these products, it's available anywhere.
So I don't think that this is a an insurance scam because it's multiple different businesses, and police think that it's the same group. They think that there's just like some Pokemon gang just terrorizing Southern California. I wasn't being so. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I think that there is some level of like there's always a possibility of like insurance fraud, but definitely not in this situation. I don't think. I do think that businesses may occasionally fake break-ins like the this one.
A Somali-run childcare named Mini Childcare Center shared this surveillance video with us. They say someone tried to get inside after midnight.
Oh, wait, no, this is fucked up. No, this is not what I was looking up. That one guy. This guy who's accused of fraud, he's like, we were broken into and they stole all of our documents proving that we're not fraud. Wow, my left ear loves this video.
We saw that there was important documentation, enrollment of the children, and also employee documentation that was gone. So
this guy's being accused of fraud, and then then in the same day, all of a sudden someone broke in and stole all of the documents that would have proven that it wasn't fraud. This is obviously a fake break-in. This benefits the owner in a very obvious way. At least it wasn't his homework, right? People pointed out there's pictures of the break-in. It was broken in from the inside. Someone cut through the wall from the inside of the fucking establishment. They're so dumb. They're so dumb. So yeah, these scammers are very obvious when they're scamming. Usually like these more intricate insurance scams. Like even then, like insurance agencies aren't stupid. They don't just pay you out. They send like an investigator. Like they literally hire private investigators. So it's not always like, I wouldn't recommend trying to scam insurance because they will fuck you. But yeah, no, this is clearly like a gang that's just roaming around trying to steal Pokemon cards. And it makes sense. Like Pokemon cards are worth so much. Like I literally went into my local game store and they had an original sealed pack of like base set Pokemon cards, and they were selling it for like $2,000. And I was like, dude, I could totally, like, I literally thought about it. I like went home and I was like thinking about that pack. I'm like, what's stopping me from just like going in there with a baseball bat at like midnight and stealing that? You know? I mean, obviously there's probably an alarm. It'll call the cops, but like realistically, from the distance from the door to that case, which is right next to the door, like I could be in and out in 2 minutes, and that would be like a $2,000 payday. Not saying I would ever do this. I would absolutely never do this. I'm so innocent that I had to go back. I had to have an employee help me so I can go and add my bags for 5 cents at a self-checkout. Like I would never steal something like that, but I just like, it occurred to me like that would be such an obvious target, and I see why people do it. I really do. But it's also fucked up because a lot of these companies are like what's keeping a lot of these communities locally together, being able to have fun, play games, and there have been times where I've gone to card stores and I haven't bought anything. You know, like I haven't supported them in any way financially. I just went down, sat down, started playing and using their facilities. Like, and I kind of feel bad about that. Like, I feel like you really should be supporting these companies. Team Rocket at it again. Yeah, for real. So I don't know. I wanted to talk about this because it really kind of pissed me off, because I like my local game store. You know, Skittles is gonna know about this one. Skittles also goes to this place. It's called Batcave Games. They're pretty good. I go there a lot and buy like Magic cards and stuff. They're kind of expensive, but that's also like that's what you get when you like, if you like, they always have what you want. It just might not be MSRP, you know what I mean? Like if you want to get a Chocobo bundle, they're gonna sell it to you for $200, even though they're like 110, 120. But you also can't get them unless you go to like Batcave or something. Anyways, moving on. Battlefield 6 is dying. Battlefield's player base has been petering out since the game released in October. Despite having one of EA's greatest launches, they have been struggling to retain players. Many users have complained about poor updates, paid AI art packs, and unstable bugs being implemented in the game after launch. The game has lost about 80% of its users. It is a guilt-free emporium of shame and snack food. Batcave Games, where a guy can be alone together. Yeah, no, it is cool. I thought about going to like a local game store and just like playing with like random people, but I've always been too awkward. I remember one time I literally brought my deck there, and and I was kind of walking around. I was like looking at everyone playing, and I'm like holding my little deck box. I'm like, I don't want to bother anybody, so I'll just go home. But I really did want to play with some of them. I'm glad I didn't, though, because I had a bunch of illegal cards in my deck, it turns out. It would have been like, what the fuck is this deck? That was the one that I played you with. And you were like, you can't have a black and a mono white commander deck. I was like, really? Classic Battlefield graph. Yeah, right? Dude, this graph is bad. This is literally a flat line. This is a you know, if this was a patient, they'd be dead. I took this at night though, so to be fair, it was 32,000 at that point. They had a 100,000 player peak. Like, that's not bad. It's not a bad player count, but for how much money they put into it, it's not great. I mean, they peaked 3 months ago at 747,000 players, and it's just been downhill from there. I mean, look at this. They had one update, and they kind of got some players back right here, and then they had another update, and it actually lowered the player count. So that's not good. You never want to see that. And they're at the lowest they've ever been. They've literally lost 80% of their players. And as you can see on Steam, they went from mostly positive, I mean, still currently mostly positive, but recent reviews are showing mixed. It looks like a lot of people are not happy with the direction of the game, and it's even on sale right now. It's a $70 game. Oh, no wonder this game's not doing well. They're selling it for $49 right now, 30% off. Like, they're desperate. They want people playing. I remember that was wild. I died laughing. Yeah, it had been like years since I played Commander, and I forgot I forgot the rules. I didn't realize that you could only have colors of cards that your commander has. I thought you could include my thought was that you could have any color that they have, including other things. So like if you have a mono white commander, I thought you could have like a white card that maybe has some green in it too, as long as it has the color of your commander. I didn't realize that it had to only be colors that he has. Don't worry, they are putting all their resources and AI towards BF Raiders. Oh yeah, BF Raiders, where you're gonna fight a bunch of bots and stuff. Honestly, that would probably revive the game, if anything. A trend I've noticed in gaming lately is this big push for like casual games. Like a lot of casual fans are like kind of deciding on like where the gaming industry is going. It's like not a bad thing. Like and I get it. Like I've become one of the casuals. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be on Counter-Strike trying to like sweat to get to like the highest elo I can. Like I have a full-time job, my guy. Like I want to come home and I want to like chill. I want to shoot some robots and go to bed. You know, like I don't want to log on, lose all my shit, and then have to spend the next 4 hours trying to grind back what I just lost. Like I'm so sick of those kind of games. And I think most other people are too. When I play Arc Raiders, everybody has the same mentality. Like people just don't want the smoke anymore. I meet people and they're like I remember I tried to PvP with someone and they were running away from me. I'm like, come back. They were like, they wouldn't even fight for their life. I'm like shooting at them. They're like, I'm like, all right, well, I don't want to fight that guy. It's interesting. Like I just noticed a huge trend. Like people don't want to play competitive games anymore. They just want to play something fun. They just want to like escape their life for a little bit, play for like an hour or two, and then they want to log off. There's no one playing Valorant. I mean, there obviously are still people like this, but most gamers don't want to play Valorant for like 8 hours and try to move up a little bit and move back down a little bit, move up a little bit, move back down, and like stay where they were at the beginning of the day. You know, a lot of people are moving towards more casual based gaming. That's why you have like Destiny doing really well. That's why you have obviously Arc Raiders doing really well. That's why you have Helldivers doing really well. Like all these PvE games are really blowing up, and I like it. Cause like I've always been pretty good at PvP. Like I was like really good in the Battlefield 6 beta. I was like decimating people, but it always felt so draining. Like just trying to like compete with other players. It always took a lot out of me. But yet when I'm playing like Helldivers, I could play that all day. You know, and I just feel cool. Like I feel better protecting a guy from like a bot than I do protecting myself from another guy. You know what I mean? Like I always feel like I'm a badass when I pull out my big iron and like I shoot like an arc out of the sky and like someone's like, "Thank you, Raider." Like that makes me feel better than shooting that guy. Anyways, moving on. Battlefield 6 is dying because they're only focused on the competitive aspect is what I'm getting at, and the game is not in the best state. They haven't been putting out good updates that people want. Moving on, the Steam Machine price leak. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm going to preface this by saying that this is just a rumor, and a lot of people have been disagreeing with what this information has been saying. Also, the original Reddit post that started this all has been deleted, but this was like global news, so we got to talk about it. A Reddit user shared a listing from a Czech retailer seemingly leaking the price of the new Steam machine. The base model is $950, while the higher end one is $1,070. That's crazy. That's very expensive. Too expensive. It is unclear if the product will actually cost that much on launch, but consumers have already confirmed that they would not pay that price. Like if the Steam machine is like $1,000, dude, it's dead on arrival. It really is. No one's paying that, you know? I mean, the Steam machine's already in a weird place where it's for like gamers who are also like PC gamers. But the thing is, if you're a PC gamer, you probably already own a PC. It's like a weird mix between PC and console. Pretty cheap in 2026 economy. You know, that's the worst part, is like it would still be reasonable in this economy, but like at the same time, reasonable doesn't mean affordable. You know, there's a lot of things that are reasonably priced in this economy that people can't afford. You know, a lot of people aren't buying meat now because meat's so expensive. Meat's gone up like 200% in the last like year. I mean, people weren't buying eggs for a while when they were like 6 times the price. Like, reasonable does not mean affordable. It doesn't mean that people are going to buy it. So, I think what would be affordable would be like $500 to $600. I think $500 to $600 would be their sweet spot. That's like where this console needs to be price wise for them to sell any units. And I like, but obviously there's the reasonable aspect of like where the economy is, and I don't see them being able to do that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I don't think that this is a very good prospect though. I bet it'll be more expensive on release. Save that comment. I mean, it's going in the VOD, so it'll be on YouTube. We can come back here. You think it's gonna be more expensive than $950, or do you think it's gonna be more expensive than $600? Because I think it's gonna be more expensive than $600. I would say, realistically, like $800 is where I would expect it to be. You think it's gonna be more than 1,000? If it ends up being more than 1,000, you're right about that. We can come back to this, and I will be very shocked. I don't know. I'm not gonna bet you anything on it because it's honestly a possibility. I mean, according to this leak, it is more than $1,000. So I'm not gonna make a bet with you, but I'll definitely give you props if we can come back to this and you're right about that. It'll be $600 to $700. See, $600 to $700 is like reasonable. It'll cost, but that's the problem, is it'll cost about $600 to $700 for them to make it. So like, because Linus Tech Tips, and this was a few months ago, so it's probably even worse now. The prices have probably gotten even worse. But Linus Tech Tips, he tallied up all the costs, and it's about $675, I think, per unit to make it, to make per each of these units. So I don't think they're going to make $25 off of each sale. Like, they still have to make their own scratch, and I would expect that to bump it closer to like $700 to $800. I don't know. It's not looking good, and it's not even their fault. Like, this is such a bad economy. This is such a bad market, like with the shortages to be making electronics. And it sucks for us, the consumer. I mean, there's just so many things happening here. There's tariffs, there's shortages, and there's extremely high demand. Like, these 3 things are just squeezing consumers right now. Yeah, I that's why I'm just trying to like make sure I have everything technologically that I need for the next 2 to 3 years, so that like I can just hunker down, right? Like, I think I'm fine with my computer. I think it can last me another 3 years. I might need to get another power supply. I have been seeing some weird bumps where like all my USB devices just shut off suddenly and then turn back on. I'm like, is my power supply dying? I don't know. So I might need to buy another power supply, and hopefully that'll keep me going for another few years. I've had my power supply for maybe 5 or 6 years. It's a 1,000 watt EVGA gold. No, it's not even gold. It's like a platinum power supply. It's like a fantastic power supply that I paid $300 for back in the day, and that was like unheard of. Like, it was probably the most expensive part for its type that I bought. Probably overloading one of your USB lanes. It might be that too. I have a lot of stuff plugged into my what is it? My my mouse pad. I got like a mouse pad with a USB hub. There's a USB timeout setting under power. I would check that first. I had the same issue with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi card. Yeah, it's my Bluetooth. My Bluetooth headset will keep like dying. So I've been trying like different USB lanes, but I do use a lot of USB devices. I mean, we've got the camera right there, we've got the microphone right here, we've got the light up desktop pad, we got a wireless mouse, keyboard. I mean, there's so many things plugged into here. I'm also often using an audio interface to like record music instruments and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's not the power supply. Maybe it is just overloading the USB ports. Anyways, but it's also, we don't have to get into it. There's other things that are happening with my computer that's worrying me. Motherboards have 2 to 3 USB lanes. They're color coded. Then front IO is another one. So the front IO is the thing I'm having the most issues with. So I don't know. Anyways, moving on, let's go to our next story, which is the fake gamer girl. Esports player Tokyo Girl, a member of the Thailand's team competing in the Southeast Asian Games, was outed as not only being a cheater, but a fake gamer altogether. Ooh, that's a crazy one. Also, why is her name Tokyo Girl if she's for the Thailand team? That's interesting. Maybe it's like a Tokyo Ghoul reference. I thought this was fucking hilarious. Officials at the tournament noticed her movements didn't match the gameplay, and an investigation found that she was streaming her screen on Discord to another person who was actually playing for her. Another male player known as Cheerio claimed responsibility for playing for her, and their team withdrew despite making it to the finals. Dude, this is insane. I've never seen anything like this. I've seen a lot of cheaters on my day. I've never seen someone fake playing. Like, this is an episode of Drake and Josh. Like, what the fuck is this? There's literally an episode of Drake and Josh where they do like a trivia quiz, and Drake's really dumb, so they have Josh in the broom closet giving him answers through a headset. Oh my goodness, this is so dumb. Like, it just like, I mean, the gender question obviously comes up. Like, you have a girls team, and one of the girls is being played for by a guy. Like, that just seems wrong. Like, any other sport, this would be so wrong. Could you imagine if there was? Could you imagine if it was like wrestling and somehow you were wrestling in the body of like a girl as a man? I mean, okay, well, there are some discussions about that, but I mean like more of like a literal sense, like you're literally piloting a woman as a mech suit or something. Honestly, playing comp through Discord delay is wild. That's so much skill. That's also true. I didn't know how I really don't know how the that would work, but it is really interesting. I think there wasn't a delay for the player. She had delay receiving it. She received and streamed the Discord, I think. Oh, interesting. Well, I assume, yeah. And who knows? Maybe he was like in the building with like a keyboard and mouse in like the broom closet, and he was like also playing for like low latency. Maybe he was like she was streaming her screen to him, and he was actually using the keyboard and mouse, which was Bluetoothed into her PC somewhere. Like maybe he's in the crowd playing. So Stefan, you a real one? Yeah, for real. But man, this is so hilarious. This is literally like a Disney Channel like show episode. Like this is so absurd. This is so crazy that this happened. And I just thought that was funny. I just like how embarrassing. And she also tried to deny it. She was originally saying that she didn't do it. Like she was like, I'm playing. Like this is me. And then the guy came forward and he's like, he did the I guess the honorable thing, and he admitted to it. He's like, yeah, I was the one playing. I'm very sorry. I'll accept any punishment that me and her will receive. Because I believe he was also a pro gamer. Cheerio. Gamer. Oh man, Dolan Darkus has already talked about this. Here's one of the articles. Yeah, this is the guy Cheerio. Oh, what the fuck? Hello? Please allow fuck you. No. I will not. Yeah, this is the guy, Cheerio. Is this her playing? Wait, maybe she was using her phone, did she? He apologized via live stream on TikTok. They were playing a game called AOV. What was that? I've never heard of this game, so I didn't include it. It wasn't really important. Wait, this is not his first scandal? He was linked to a scandal during the 33rd Southeast Asian Games in Bangkok last month when a player with the Thai woman... Wait. Oh, this is the same one. This is the same thing. Never mind. Thai women's AOV, Arena of Valor. I've never heard of this game, but they were playing this. Whoa. Bro, it has a whole thing that it adds. Please credit the article and share the article with others using this link. If you copy something, that's so annoying. Yeah, I've never heard of this game. This must be something that's really popular in Asia, maybe. Anyways, yeah, I thought that was just funny. Two head. I'm just assuming it wasn't like that. Looks like he did have delays. Yeah. It was me all along. All right. And that's all we have for you guys today. That's the end of our gaming news. Let's go into our community time. Talk about sending love to a neighbor. We got little Mr. Rogers back there. When I was a boy and I would see scary things in the news, my mother would say to me, "Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping." That's a quote by Fred Rogers. I just included that because it's been a really tough week for news. I mean, we were talking about gaming here, but there's a lot that's happened in the world. I've seen a lot of people say it's been a long year, and they're not wrong. Like, it's crazy. Feels like everything's falling apart. So I just want to focus on something positive. Like there are a lot of good people out there, like genuinely true helpers, and I love seeing that, and it makes me feel hope. Anyways. Let's talk about some of our community. Oh, actually, we only have one thing, and it's going to Stefan. Look at this. We have a new update from Stefan, and of course, he's in the chat just in time to see this. He has a new shadow skin, including it's like got face tracking, which is cool. Look, he's got like little eyes. Look how cute his little face is. I love the expressions. That's so cool. Dude, this is sick. Shadow Stefan is so cool. Stefan's always been really good with shaders. I can only imagine he figured out how to do this all on his own. I doubt he like bought something for this on the asset store. That shader looks so sick, dude. I love the shadow shader. I've watched Stefan like make grass and water shaders from scratch before. It's insane. He's so talented. But yeah, that's all we have for today. I'm gonna drink my beer and let maybe Stefan say something before we end stream. In case maybe he stepped out. Maybe he's getting his ducks in a row or something like he said earlier. Fuck you, YouTube. Yep, there you heard it. Fuck YouTube. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see Mode and Kieran in the VOD. All right. Goodbye. Bye, YouTube.